Tekbra recently asked me to make a video about the transition from boyhood to becoming a man. It was from the video Out of Boyhood. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. I thought it was a good topic about not being afraid. We're men now, we're not afraid. So how do you make the transition? What occurs in a man's life, in a boy's life, that brings him into adulthood, into a feeling of power, of control? So I was thinking about, how do I explain this? There's so many intangible things that happen that, it's not something that you can just say, now I am a man, right? It's something that you experience in your life, and you come out of that as an adult, as a man. So one of the best ways I think I can describe it is with Joseph Campbell's monomyth. It's a famous narrative a lot of fiction writers use, or just great adventures of a boy. You start on a journey, he has a call, he answers the call, he finds a mentor, he learns, he faces a trial, he faces the boss, he grows into this, he discovers the elixir, and he comes home, right? There's this circle of events that kind of show a hero's journey. And the hero's journey, for myself, kind of describes manhood and what it happens to a boy, and he comes to be a man. So in the hero's journey, in life, a lot of times, it's almost guaranteed that you are going to face trial, that you are going to face hard times that push you out of your comfort zone. And I think that's the very spark that transitions you. Because in uncertainty, in fear, is where you grow. And a lot of people will discover this, and they'll either keep going or they'll lay down. They'll keep going and keep on this adventure, on this journey of life, or they'll seek comfort, and they'll stop there. I think one of the biggest things for me when I was going, around the age of probably 19, something happened in my life where I had to face a lot of uncertainty, and I was afraid. And there was two roads in front of me. I was going to keep going, or I was going to get depressed. I was going to blame the world. I was going to mope and complain and just sit back. But I had to make a decision, and I went down the road, and it was hard, and I'm still on that road with many of you alongside with me that have chosen to keep going even when it gets tough. But the one thing that it taught me was that I have complete responsibility. And I think that's what made me a man. That's what makes a boy into a man, because as a boy, the responsibility was on my parents. The responsibility was on my teachers. And those, my caregivers, the loved ones that took care of me, they raised me. And as you grow older, the spark, the very thing that happens is you understand that you have complete responsibility for your life, for your income, for your health, for the women that you want to settle down with, for the friends that you make, for your time and how you spend it. And when you understand that it's up to me, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? I have control. I'm not going to blame someone else. I'm not going to blame the government or my parents even. I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm going to blame myself. And when I get sad, no, I'm going to rise back up and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stay on this hero's journey, and we're going to finish it until the end. That's how you get out of boyhood. By facing your fears, by stepping up to the plate and taking complete responsibility.